This is very, very interesting to me. Now, we've stated a couple times before in previous videos that movies don't sell comics.
Correct.
Black Panther is the #1 selling comic this month.
Cool. That's awesome.
That is cool. It's a new #1. It's sold somewhere around 200,000 or so. So, I mean, it's sold well.
Mm-hmm.
That's,
yeah.
In comic terms, over 200,000 is selling very well. We got that. I'll just run down the list for you. So, Black Panther's #1, Star Wars, Poe Dameron #2, Dark Knight 3 is #3. Star Wars Special C-3PO is #4. Batman 51 #5. Gwenpool #1 6. Star Wars #18. Star Wars Darth Vader. #9 Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad April Fool's Day Special, which was not a very good book. #10 The Amazing Spider-Man #10. And it's #1 with some notable issues too.
Yeah.
#1, The Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. That's going to sell really well.
Mm-hmm.
That C-3PO special was big because that showed how he got his red arm.
Okay.
So that also, you'd imagine, would sell very well. And Batman #51 was Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder's last issue on that book together.
Right.
The team that everyone's loved for the past 5 years. So it went up against some heavyweights.
It did,
and it sold very well.
Well, here's, I think part of why it sold well for sure is like Black Panther is not, he's not a heavy hitter. He's not well known. He's not like a household name or anything like that. But they introduced him in a movie that was huge.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a big deal. So that's the best time to start a #1, not when you're releasing The Amazing Spider-Man #2 and you want to just, hey, let's get people back into Spider-Man and renumber everything. That's not going to work because people don't care.
I would also say that I think Black Panther's had a mystique about him for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in stuff, but he really hasn't been
right.
really explored very well. So I think that's kind of the combination of that. Of, like you said, he's in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
People are very interested in him.
Yeah.
And this is the first title he's had in a long time.
Yep, I feel like kind of the same with the #2 spot, Poe Dameron too, because he's a new, interesting. People always love their side characters in Star Wars, and like that's a huge, huge thing.
Yes, they do.
So to have that come out is just like, oh, let's see this guy's story because I want to know. I want to know more about him. Like I'd be interested in picking that up even. So that's definitely something that I think. I guess they can't really take a business model from that, but that'd be the way to go. Stop renumbering your comics every time a new movie comes out, please.
No, do it. We love it.
Yeah, so much.
And just to smooth it out, we'll go the top 10 for graphic novels. Wonder Woman Earth 1 review coming soon.
Possibly. It's in the works.
It's complicated. Star Wars Vader Down trade paperback, which if you haven't read that is a great book. Rat Queens, I have no idea what that is. I Hate Fairyland, that's been popular for a while. Thanos, the Infinity Finale hardcover. Civil War trade paperback, makes sense. Deadpool World's Greatest, makes sense. #8 Black Magic Volume 1. #9, and this was the big reason too I wanted to throw this list on there, is Batman the Killing Joke Special Edition hardcover. Rockin' #9 after it's been out for how many years, and you got to assume everybody's got a copy of it.
Mm-hmm.
I know you got a copy.
I don't know if I have one up here, but I do definitely own one somewhere.
I as well, maybe not in this room, but
looks like probably not up here, but it's definitely in the house somewhere. Oh, I know it's downstairs. Emily has it. But yeah, it's a great book. Big thing for me, like I've always talked about, is the recoloring that they've done now, and it looks so much better in the new release. And yeah, I think too, with the animated special coming out, that's going to be.
That's true. I forgot about the animated special.
Yep, so that's
probably
kind of
driving sales a little bit. And then last, Rick and Morty Volume 2.
Fair enough.
Which, hey, that's great that's selling.
Absolutely.
But yeah, good on you, Black Panther.
Yeah.
Man, good to see those movies are doing someone some good.
I wonder though, how many of those people that are buying the Civil War trade paperback are like people picking it up because they haven't read it before, they want to get a new copy, or people that are picking it up like new comic readers because of the movie, and how they're gonna be like, this isn't like the movie.
I want to say it's comic readers that are picking it up because they saw the movie and they want to compare.
Yeah.
I don't think, once again, but hey, I was wrong with Black Panther.
But I think Black Panther's the exception, honestly.
You can't tell me that 200,000 number. There's no way that came from just the standard readers. That's got to come from new readers. But yeah.